Alright. Don't know if you can see me. Oh. We are on our way to the gym to step on the scale for the first time in 30 days. Actually, it's been 35 days because I prolonged my little diet, but I'm really hoping I at least drop down to at least 190, 195. I don't know. Alright, for the gym, this is a Snickers. I haven't had candy sugar in 35 days. I really don't even eat candy sugar even when I'm, not dieting. I just right now I'm gonna enjoy myself for the next 1 to 3 days. Cheat bad. I'm gonna post a full cheat day video, cheat 3-day video. It's gonna be one video spanned in 3 days of just me eating bullshit. Cause I deserve it. I fucking went crazy. I was crazy disciplined and I went through with it. I didn't think that I was gonna fall through. But me documenting every little aspect of this little challenge that I did made me want to push it because everybody was seeing it. I was posting it and I can't, say I'm gonna do something and not do something. So I wanted to test my discipline. And I'm gonna open the Snickers. It says #1 dad, but it's a Snickers. Somebody customized it for my wife. She gave me like a Father's Day basket with all this custom stuff. I think that has my picture. The other ones have my picture on it. But yeah, we're gonna open this up. Come on. I like this camera because it tracks me. Oh, it's a Snickers. It's just a wrap. The Snickers is actually inside of it. Oh, ain't no car behind me. I like this camera because it tracks me, but then it gets stuck whenever it doesn't track you. And then the gimbal, when you put it down, the gimbal acts all weird. So, let me open this. I'm at a stop sign right now. Snickies. Snickerdoodle. Please be good. If not, it'll be alright. Boy, I'm so glad I did this fast, man. For now, all my taste buds are enhanced. Flavors taste amazing. I'm appreciating food more. I'm not gonna take it for granted. After these 3 days, I'm straight back into eating clean. I'm not gonna do the fast, but I'm gonna maintain my weight. Try to cut up as much as I can still, while eating in a balanced deficit and eating healthy. But man, these next 3 days, I'm indulging. I don't give a fuck. I'm enjoying myself. Cheers. As you can tell in the title of this video, I came up with a random idea, just one day randomly. I've been wanting to cut for a while, for a couple of years. I do here and there, like maybe a month I'll do good, and then every now and then I'll fall off. But I came up with a random crazy idea to see how I wanted to test my discipline. I wanted to see how disciplined are you and how much weight can I lose within 30 days eating 1 meal a day, consisting of only 4 eggs and 5 sausages. Why did I pick that meal? It's because, like I just said, I randomly had the idea one day, it's enough. Enough is enough. I'm tired of the way I look. I feel like shit all the time. I feel bloated and, puffy, and I just hated it. And the reason I got like that is because I went on a prolonged 3 to 4 year bulk. I'll throw in some clips right here on the side of what I was doing, but I was trying to get into powerlifting. And, I was training for powerlifting. I was eating like a powerlifter, a little dirty bulking. I know you can do it clean, but I chose to do it dirty because I don't know. I just thought it would be easier on the journey to get strong. And I got real strong, don't get me wrong. But I injured my back, and I don't remember when it was. After that, I stopped training like a powerlifter, but I didn't stop eating like a powerlifter, if you know what I'm saying. I stopped lifting so heavy. I would lift, but it wasn't consistent, and then it wasn't as intense as I was when I was trying to become, a power lifter that goes. I wanted to do competitions. I really wanted to try it because it just looks amazing. I want to get strong. I want to be strong as hell. But I just kept eating like shit. And yeah, so that was prolonged around 3 years. I want to say almost 4 years, I was okay with the way I looked. I didn't really care about, I accepted the fact that I had a little bit of weight on me, and it was okay. But then I started to see myself in the mirror, and I just hated the way I looked. And so this year, 2025, is when I started to eat clean, started to eat better. Things would slip in here and there. I spend time with my family. We go eat. I'd be like, okay, I'll have a meal, whatever. And then those meals add up to like 4 bad meals a month, 4 bad meals in a week, 5 bad meals in a week, however much meals that I allowed myself to eat. And I was at a plateau. Like, I wasn't gaining weight and I wasn't dropping weight. I was just at a plateau for a while. And so, like I said, I just randomly thought one day, how about I sacrifice comfort, sacrifice satisfaction of, like, food, because I'm a flavor kind of guy. I can't eat just plain chicken and rice and broccoli like these dudes be doing. I got to make sure that shit tastes good. Sauce, seasons, whatever. I just randomly, I was eating one meal. I was eating breakfast, and it was only 4 eggs and 5 sausage, because I'm for the most part, I do like a carnivore type diet. I just try to eat as much meat and fats as possible, lower carbs. And I was eating that meal, I remember, at work, and I was like, why don't I just start documenting? Why don't I start a challenge myself and document it and see what happens? Just for experimental purposes, discipline purposes, and I wanted to see how much weight I can lose in 30 days. If you think about it, 30 days isn't that long. This shit flew by. And so I was like, all right, well, this is going to be my meal. So I'm going to eat this meal today. I'm not going to eat nothing else. And I decided to record it, and I posted it. And posting it and documenting it kind of kept me on my toes about it, because everybody sees it. Everybody's asking for updates. Everybody's excited. Some people are saying, oh, don't do it. You're going to make yourself sick. Blah, 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 whatever. So yeah, that's just like a final breakdown of why I did what I did. I don't recommend it. I didn't do it under medical, supervision, but I did do my research. And I've done fasting before, not this long. Sometimes I'll fast. Every month I pretty much fast like once or twice in a month anyway. So I'm used to fasting, and I've done intermittent fasting before, but 1 meal a day, I haven't fasted that long before. So this time it was different. And so I went all in, and now we're here. On day 30, I stopped eating, and then I just water fasted for these last 4 days, and I feel amazing. I felt great. The first 5 to 7 days sucked. I felt fucking tired. I had headaches. I felt like shit. I also cut back on energy drinks, because that was another thing. I'm not addicted to the caffeine. I'm addicted to the flavor of energy drinks. I just like them, and it's just like, chill, just sipping on a little energy drink. But I stopped drinking energy drinks, and I started just drinking more pre-workout here and there, because I feel like there's more benefits in the pre-workout. But that's just my personal opinion. And I also allowed myself some supplements, like some BCAAs, greens. After day 7, I started feeling better, but then around day 20, I felt horrible. I felt like I was lacking nutrition. I felt like I was low on iron for sure. My wife, she's been low on iron for I don't know if it's her whole life, whatever. But the way she tells me she feels when she notices she's low on, when she notices she's low on iron, that's exactly how I felt. I felt fucking just like I felt like shit. And now I see what she means when she tells me how she feels. It's a weird feeling, but I know I was lacking nutrition, so I started throwing in a little bit of greens, like some peppers and onions, some chile. I would throw in some cilantro. What else? I threw in fruit here and there too. And then I think for 1 or 2 days at the very end, between like day 20 and now, I ate a banana after my little 4 eggs and 5 sausage, and that helped me. And then also I was drinking electrolyte packs throughout the whole thing. I still drink those daily. Just electrolytes is good for you. And like I said, I would drink greens. My wife had greens, so I drank that. I drank BCAAs, and that really helped me out of these last 15 days, because like I said, from day 20 to day now, I felt horrible. But actually, from day 20 to day 30 was the worst, and then from day 30 to now, doing this 4-day water fast, I felt amazing these last 4 days just on water. I felt like I had so much energy, like I could just go fucking run and fucking hunt like a damn deer. Like, I wanted to do that. Like, something in me just kicked in me, like, bro, you need to go hunt and fucking go catch a rabbit or something and just eat it. And I don't know, it just felt like I feel like in our DNA is just something's in there to where that's just like part of us. It is written in our DNA to, you know, it's part of our diet of, you know, before I can go into detail of like our ancestors and all that, but it's in our DNA. Fasting is in our DNA. I really believe. I'm not a doctor or nothing. And also I don't recommend you do this. If you do this challenge, at least start with greens. I started with just the meat and that's it. But then I realized, oh, I need some kind of nutrition in here. So that's why I added in the last half. But yeah, don't do this. And if you do, I'm not liable. And don't say you got it from me. When I started this diet, or when I started this challenge, I went to the doctor a week before I started because I was sick. I had like some kind of, you know, upper respiratory infection. I went to the doctor, and I remember I stepped on the scale, and I was like 204, 206. The biggest I've ever been was 211, and here's a picture. I looked horrible. This was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I looked fucking horrible. That was the worst I've ever felt. I'm not really focused on the scale, and I'm not really focused on calories and all that. I just want to focus on how I look. I want to look great. I want to look better. I want to feel better, and I do feel better. And today's the first time I've eaten in 4 days. It's 11/11. That's crazy. Today's the first time I've eaten in 4 days, and yeah, in the last 4 days because I did the extra water days. What else should I tell y'all about? Another thing that I noticed doing this is my energy and focus went up. My inflammation went down, bloatedness, puffiness, all that went down immediately. Within the first like 5 days, I noticed inflammation. My joints weren't hurting. My lower back, like I said, when I injured my lower back, sometimes it hurts here and there. Haven't had any issues with my lower back. I'm able to do squats easily. Able to do RDLs easily. Usually when I do that, when I'm just eating normal, I get inflammation in back there after I work out and I get sore. It gets inflamed and it hurts. But I haven't felt that. Now going through this challenge, I feel like I can appreciate what food gives my body instead of just the satisfaction of, oh, this is so good. Oh, and then you feel like shit. And now I'm more appreciative. I'm going to make sure that I eat meals that give me the best benefit for my body. And that's probably the biggest thing that I've gotten from this. And also, testing my discipline was a big thing. I wanted to see, you know, can you sacrifice all this? Can you do this? Can you be disciplined enough to reach a goal that you want? And if you can do that for these 30 days, then that proves that you can do anything. And that's just a proof to myself. This is just for me to me. And I did it. And so now I can't go back to what I was doing because I proved myself wrong. I didn't think I was going to be able to last, but I did it. So now we're here. But yeah, enough babbling and giving y'all rants about why I did this or whatever. I know y'all guys want to know, and I don't recommend it. Like I said, do your own research, you know, do whatever you want. So I'm about to go in here and weigh myself and see how much I've lost. So wish me luck, and let's go see. Shit. Alright, here's a scale. Let's see how much. I'll take the shoes off. Oh, I'll take the shoes off. Ooh, perfect. Not too bad. I just ate too, so I count that meal as a pound. So I'm actually 185. Let's just say that. But yeah, nice. My wife just got me this for our anniversary. It's the 10, and I can track all my stuff on here. So this is gonna help me when I go back to eating regularly. It'll help me track everything. So let's get into this workout. All right, I just realized that I didn't record an outro. So here's what I look like on the left before when I started, and here's what I look like now on the right. And big difference, inflammation, top layer fat's gone. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.